What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the best muscle building exercises. Now, yes, we're not going to go into this video and talk about the things that everybody talks about. Obviously, so we're going to start with these exercises, and these are the obvious choices. Squats, bench press, deadlifts, shoulder press, pull-ups. Those are the 5 main movements you should be doing if you want to grow overall. But that's not what this video is about. We're not trying to give you information that you already know. We're trying to open your minds and expand.
Alright, so you know the main 5 exercises you should be doing, but you could also do variations of those exercises. And if you're not training for a specific sport like powerlifting, or if you don't necessarily need to do, let's say, a deadlift off the floor or a barbell back squat, you could do other variations. The key is picking a variation that you can progress with. So for some people, they might be more comfortable doing a front squat than a back squat, or a trap bar deadlift compared to a conventional straight bar deadlift. The key is a heavy compound exercise that you can progress with. So there's different variations that'll fit other people's structures better than maybe the traditional barbell deadlift or barbell squat. People might be more comfortable using a different variation. So every one of those exercises has a variation. So let's say the bench press, for example. Flat barbell bench press, you can substitute it with an incline bench press. You can substitute it with dumbbell presses, whether incline, flat. Same thing with squat. Like I said earlier, you could swap that out with a front squat. You could even do a cambered bar squat. You could do kettlebell squats. You could do anything that you're going to progress long term with. So same thing, deadlifts. You got your trap bar deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts. So any one of those variations for those main exercises are going to work.
Yeah, as long as you're using the theory, as long as you're using progressive overload, you'll make progress no matter what. And again, if your goal is not powerlifting and you just want to get big, as long as you're using a variation of any of those, you're going to be gaining good quality size. So one of the other exercises that you can do that we didn't mention, obviously you have to do some stuff for arms. That's important if you want to gain some size in arms. So things like barbell curls, even skull crushers are a great movement also for mass. Trying to think, shrugs, that's also another great exercise to build neck width. And again, having a thick neck is also very, very impressive looking. So something like shrugs. I'm trying to think of exercises that are outside the box that people don't normally do, aside from the major 5 that we discussed.
I like doing rack pulls too, and again, you could do those.
Well, that would count in place of a deadlift.
It would, but also you could even do it in place of a shrug. You know, if you don't want to do traditional shrugs, you can switch it up too. That's the other thing, but the key is long-term progression over time. So if you start training and you could rack pull 3 plates, 2 plates, whatever it is, you want to get to 4, 5, 6 plates over time. That's how you're really going to progress. And that's why those exercises are so much more efficient than doing something like a cable row. You know, when you first start, maybe you cable row 100 pounds. Years down the line, how much more are you really going to progress? Same thing with like a concentration curl or a cable curl or something like that, compared to a heavy barbell curl. You can add much more weight over time. And that's always the key to progression, weight over time.
Exactly. All right, guys, so that's the exercises needed for muscle building. Again, you have to keep your 5 in there, the 5 main movements. And again, you have any variation of those that you can do, in addition to arm exercises, so heavy barbell curls, skull crushers, things like that. But again, the main premise is to make sure that you progress with those exercises over time. All right, this was part 4. Be prepared for tomorrow for part 5. Anthony Pete, New York Muscle Radio, and we're out.